Hey, welcome back.
Well, welcome back.
Cheers, all.
Cheers.
Shannon
Salute.
and Brent here. We are, I guess I better drink to that. Thank you. Look, I gotta show people my koozie.
I'm
Anyway.
not going to show them mine.
No, don't. So, anyways, today, earlier today on Facebook, I did a post recommitting to finishing a lot about our adventure through Mexico.
Yeah, how we got here.
How
in the
we
first
got
place.
here, how we got to Zihua. People are asking us multiple times a day, why did you choose Zihuatanejo? And our backstory, we left Arizona in December of 2022, and we started traveling through the Baja, which we have recorded and vlogged and posted, but nobody really told us how hard it was going to be consistent
Oh,
with
yeah,
the YouTube
no, it's
channel.
a bit much, especially when she's,
Yeah.
works full time and
But I thought
do what I do.
Yeah, you do what you do. So anyways, today is our recommitment to providing the information about our 4-month adventure through Mexico, how we ended up in Zihuatanejo, and everything in between, because I know it was really helpful for us when we were researching our trip to Mexico to watch
at
other
YouTube.
YouTubers.
Yeah, YouTubers, and we did that every night before bed and for months.
Yeah. So anyways, you can go back and watch some of the early videos, but today's video is just about how we ended up in Zihuatanejo, and then our future videos will be continuing our adventure all through Mexico, all 8,000 miles of it. So we'll get on to that.
Okay.
So, but yeah, lots of people are like, how
Why Zihua? Why?
Yeah,
Why
Zihua?
Why did you pick it after everywhere you went? So,
What's one of the first things that you noticed about Zihua when we got here at the beginning of 2023? And on our adventure, not that we moved here, but our very first trip to Zihua.
our very first time we came here?
Yeah.
What did I notice the most?
Yeah.
Well, first,
Yeah.
the small town feel is what I got first.
Definitely. I remember you saying that, oh my goodness, this place is so clean, I can't even see a cigarette butt on the ground.
And it is. It's spotless. They're out sweeping. It's clean all the time. And anybody that's here that comes here will tell you, yeah, it is clean.
It is clean. And then now that we have lived here for a while, we thought it was just in the high season and they're doing a really good job to clean up for the tourists and everything, but it's like that all the time.
It's like that all the time.
And not even just in the touristy areas, but even in some of the Mexican neighborhoods up the hill and stuff like that. Like it's clean. There is a lot of pride here with the Mexican people.
Yeah, no, there really is. The community, it really comes together, and you got to give credit to the mayor.
Yeah.
And
Jorge before Liz and now his wife Liz, they're really doing a lot to.
they're really doing a lot of work. They just built a big playground.
Yeah.
And had a big grand opening there, and they're really cleaning. Well, not that it needs a lot of cleaning, but they're doing stuff.
Yeah, they're bringing back culture. They're the holidays here in Zihua, we discovered, are second to none. The parades are amazing.
Yeah, no, the floats and everything. I'm sure that's like that in a lot of places in Mexico.
Yeah, but it's really
good here.
Zihua really does shine. We have in the center of town, we have Plaza Kyoto, which is a traffic circle, and in the middle of the circle, it's always decorated for whatever holiday it is. That's where our big Christmas tree goes.
Yeah.
That's where the Day of the Dead decorations, the Valentine's Day decorations, everything. So it's a very, very festive town.
And that goes to what I'm about to say next is the people. The friendliness of the people.
Yeah.
It's just everywhere. They just love you. If you
They bend over backwards.
they bend over backwards for you. They're just loving people.
Yeah.
And I mean, you really don't see anybody that's not. You know,
No,
you just
no.
don't. They're just friendly everywhere you go. You know, you need to be friendly up front too, because they don't really know what you're gonna, who
How
you
you're
are.
gonna treat them
Right?
or
But
whatever.
if you look at them straight in the eye with love and you smile, they're hola, hola, amigo.
We make friends every day.
At the OXXO, at the OXXO. You get out of the OXXO and they're like, hey, you want a cerveza?
Yeah.
Just a bunch of
people
workers getting
are
off of work.
offering us beers all the time and inviting us to drink with them. But it's been like that from day one. So we were here in January of 2023. And, you know, we parked our vehicle. We walked down the road to the beach. We, you know, found El Parada was the first place we ever ordered a drink in Zihua. And it was festive and there was music going and we were meeting people. And it just right away, it's that sense of community that people are so welcoming. And that goes in general for Mexican people in Mexico, but it's 10 times that in Zihua. You know, it
Yeah, I
really
mean, I don't
is.
know about 10 times, but it's, I mean, like we did a trip to Huatuco, Oaxaca, right? And yes, the people are good, but they just don't have that real friendly,
Well, I think
not trying to
it's,
diss it, but
no, I think it's sincerity. So we meet somebody. This is for instance, the other day, the World Cup Day 2026, and we went out and had a couple of drinks, and we sat up at the bar. We met a nice Mexican fella and his father, and we exchanged numbers after talking to them for only 10 minutes. And then he messaged today and he said, hey, my dad wants to invite you to a barbecue.
we're having a barbecue in
We
Ixtapa.
we just met them.
Would you like to come? Don't bring anything. We got beer.
We got everything.
If you like to drink something else, bring it. But we got beer and food. Come on.
So that's what it's like over and over again. In that trip, we were staying at El Mangler. So if you are RVing or camping, El Mangler has a little RV park there. There's a couple other ones.
It's a little campground.
Yeah, there's a couple other ones in La Ropa. Not a lot of them in this far south because there's not a lot of people dragging their trailers this far, but they are there. But we ended up having a little bit of a street party outside the campground one night too. We were all dancing in the street. We were the only white people there, and it was all Mexican people, and they're like, "Come dance."
It's just friendly.
It's
It's just friendly. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place. So that's the people.
The people. The big thing for me is that I really am not a fan of commercialism and touristy and buying junk you don't need and all of that stuff. And so
Oh, there's plenty of that.
it's available, but it's not super commercial like Puerto Vallarta or Cancun or any of those places. We have no all-inclusives here in Zihua. It's all small level boutique hotels, vacation rentals, Airbnbs, all of that. We do have
Like, look at the background there.
yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. We have Hilton and we have a Hyatt, but they're not all inclusives. They're pretty low key. We have some fancier hotels but they're like Mexican style, Mexican service, you know. It's just really, really chill that way.
And the beach is another one.
Yeah, the beaches are amazing. And the great thing about the beaches is that they are looked after. They've
They're a blue
won-
beach. They're a blue beach. That means there's no dogs allowed. There's no smoking on the beaches. There's no beer bottles. You can drink all the beer cans you want, but there's nothing, everything in plastic. And they've got people walking up and down all day long, and they're raking, and
They clean the
it's
beach.
spotless.
They're
There's,
out.
there's nothing in the sand.
Yeah, you don't never have to worry about cutting your toe on our beaches or anything like that
No.
because they're out raking the beaches, and then they have these big sifters.
They screen them.
So they screen all the
So
sand.
there you go
and-
down there. There's all these these piles of sand all over the place. And what is that? And they're screening
Yeah.
the sand out.
Yeah, we also have turtle release on our beaches. We have a good turtle program here.
Take the buckets.
So that feels good. We have a very good animal group here. Well, several of them that are doing sterilization clinics and adoption and all of that kind of stuff. So lots of fundraising for the animals. And so that's a big thing near and dear to me. So I really like that.
Yeah, no, that's good.
I
They
also
take care of the, even the strays there's strays that sometimes they'll fix them and they'll let them back on the street because guess what? They're happy there.
And they're being
the
fed.
restaurant owners take care of them, and there's water all over the place for them.
Yeah.
They're not begging at your table. They're not skin and bone. They're well taken care of.
yeah.
And they're happy. They walk around run around their little groups, and they're happy as a clam.
They are. It's like a Disney movie.
It's not as
a
if they got
Disney movie.
they're sleeping out in the freezing cold or anything. Right?
No. So, on that being said, sometimes they just wander into your house and make themselves a home, like we
Like
just
our
had.
damn cats.
we had mentioned out loud that we were thinking about getting a cat to, maybe keep the rodents under control. And all of a sudden, a mother and her 2 kittens just came in, made herself at home under our bed in our guest room. So
Now
So
we
she's-
have
we have
3
3
cats.
yeah, we were getting 1, but now we have 3.
3.
We have Mama.
So if anybody wants a cat,
Never mind. You're not getting rid of our kittens.
I'm not getting rid of Django.
I know, Chango's our favorite little boy. But we have Mama, Maddie, and we have Frida, and we have Chango. So Chango's he's just a little monkey, but I love him to death. We
Yeah.
love them all.
Yeah, we love them all.
So anyway, so beware of that. You could, careful what you wish for.
Yeah, and you could also get iguanas.
Yeah, we have iguanas. Brent's got an iguana that he has coffee with every morning.
Iggy?
His name is Iggywana.
Is this Iggy, not Iguana?
It's Iggywana.
Iggy, you wanna?
No, Iggywana. And let's see, I had a couple of iguanas in my office the other day that one dropped from the rafters onto my chair and scared the crap out of me. So
Yeah,
there's
it's
that.
interesting with the chachalakas and the
Yeah.
everything that's here.
Chachalacas or chacalacas, I'm not sure. But we haven't seen them in other parts of Mexico, but they look like a quail, a pheasant.
Well, they're bigger than that.
I
They're a
don't
cross
know.
between a turkey and a grouse.
A grouse. Probably a grouse is what they look like.
But
But they're loud.
They're big.
Yes, they're big and they're loud and they sound like metal on metal when they're squawking to
They're
wake you up
noisy.
in the morning. So
They're noisy, and they just
yeah.
had little ones, and these babies are running around with them.
Yeah, and we have lots of birds. So yeah, lots of wildlife, just like other parts of Mexico. The one of the really great things that I love is that Zihuatanejo has maintained authenticity with the fishermen coming in. You can go down to the fisherman's walk in the morning and you can buy fish right off their boats, and everything. You know, we have so many fish markets. We have a big mercado. So,
Of course, you can go fishing. I mean,
yeah, going fishing is not that
we had
expensive.
a friend here. He had about a 250-pound marlin.
Yeah, you caught
I
a
caught a
90-pound
90-pound
marlin or
sailfish.
sailfish.
You know, there's mahi-mahi. There's not a lot of mahi-mahi. You can get them at times, though. But
Yeah. So, yeah, it's just really authentic. We don't have I think we have a Domino's. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, Domino's.
We don't have
Subway or
you know, big franchise
there's a
restaurants.
Sam's Club, but it's just a little one.
But it's all mom and pop restaurants. So we really love that. That really forms a sense of community where, you know, we don't have big box anything really other than the Sam's.
We just went out with some friends and had a big potato. They got the potatoes. Mr. Papaloca.
Mr. Papaloca, yeah. And there's a lot of great restaurants here. You can find anything from street food to, I mean, lunch for $20 and really, really good food to something a little bit fancier, all the way up to incredibly amazing ocean view, five-course, fine dining,
meal experience.
everything. So no matter what your budget, people can be here in Zihua. It's
and then on the outskirts of town, well, Ixtapa is like 15 minutes away. And then you can go to Playa Blanca, it's around the other side of the airport, and that beach is like, I don't know, 12, 16 miles long.
16 kilometers long.
Something. It's a long sucker. Yeah. I mean, the waves are bigger. It's not really a swimming beach, but it's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, the beach is just unbelievable. There's like nobody on it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really a wonderful thing. There's lagoon.
Like my favorite little bar out there, Chula Vida.
Chula Vida, Jorge's bar out there.
Best freaking margaritas you'll ever have in your life. Only have 3.
It's all about the margaritas.
You can only have 3.
Yeah, because
especially if you're driving.
Yeah, otherwise he knows from experience he's a mess. So he's lost a whole bunch of weight, so he can't handle his alcohol anymore.
Yeah, my neck is aching.
So, but yeah, it's the sense of community in Zihua. The other part of the community that is really cool is the expat community here. There's a lot of full-timers that are here from Canada and the US as well. And, you know, there's lots of things going on that you can join. There's a lot of fundraising that goes on here.
Pickleball, of course, is big. So there's just another new pickleball court is opened up.
Yeah, there's that too and everything. So it's really, it's you know, it's a small town. It's not that small, but it really has that small town feel. The cleanliness. Oh, and the other thing we didn't talk about is the infrastructure here. So a lot of places where you go in Mexico, they have water problems, they have power outages, they have sewage problems and all of that kind of stuff, and they're not quite set up for it. And that's not the case here in Zihuatanejo.
No, it's good. It's good.
We never run out of water. We can, you know, flush the toilet in almost everywhere.
With the paper in it.
With the paper in it. And yeah, so the infrastructure here is really good. The odd time we get a power outage for a few hours, but not.
Water is always a problem. I mean, you know, you don't want to overuse water because water is a problem.
No, you have to pay for your water.
I mean, it doesn't rain for 7 months straight, right?
So the infrastructure is really good, and you know, it's just people come here. I think it was your mom that came here, and we hadn't been here that long. It was right after we moved into our house. We bought our house and moved in March of 2024.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, March 2024. And Mom came here and she was like, wow, I can't believe how many people you know already, and some were expats, some were local, some were national, some were like people from Argentina and all of that, and by the time she left after 10 days, she had formed relationships and
with these
friendships
people,
with
and
people
yeah,
as
and
well.
I mean, people that come here, they'll tell you. We've had people stay here, friends of ours. We're going to the beach for the day. They come back while they're half crocked, for one, because they met a Mexican family. They can't speak any English, and they don't speak Spanish.
But they spent the whole day
But they're
together.
translating, and they're drinking, and they're digging holes with the kids, and they spent the whole day with these people that don't even speak the same language, but they become really good friends.
Friendships are
That's
so
another thing
easy.
about Zihuatanejo is there's a lot of Mexican people that come here for vacation.
Yeah.
May it just be a long weekend
Yeah.
or whatever it is. They bus in or they drive in. They come from Mexico City. They come from Morelia. They come from Guadalajara. They come from Puebla. They come from everywhere. And they come to Zihuatanejo because it's a beautiful place, beautiful beach. And it's wonderful to see.
It's a vacation place, not just for us Canadians
No,
and Americans.
it's a place where the Mexican, absolutely wonderful, hardworking Mexican people, they come with their children and they come down here and they love the beach, and it's just, you go down and it just makes you smile. You know, it's just full of Mexican people, and they're the greatest people on the planet. They really are the friendliest people. Sorry, Canada. They're the friendliest people that I know.
They really are. Yeah, and we're so blessed. So when we bought our house here, the caretaker that had been working in the house stayed on, and Gabrielle and his beautiful wife Veronica,
and wonderful
Veronica's
sister. Really, she's amazing.
They're family to
They're
us
family.
now. Like they're our
That's
best
great.
friends, and their family.
Their child came down from Morelia. It was his birthday.
So we spent birthdays
They
said,
"You come on over and spend the time." And we got there a little bit late, but they waited and didn't eat until we got there, and then we're the only other
non-Mexican people
non-Mexican
there.
people
I
there.
feel like we're Mexican now.
I know.
I mean, we have probably more Mexican friends here now than.
But they said, no.
anybody.
We're waiting and we're going to eat with our family, and you are a family now.
Yeah.
And it's just a wonderful feeling. It's beautiful, and we love to do things with them. And
Yeah, we feel. I think it's the sense of belonging. We feel that this is home. We belong here.
and we're wanted here. We're
welcomed here.
Accepted here, and because we engage in their culture and their lifestyle and the people and their children and the families. Family is everything here in Mexico.
That's
Family is everything.
Yeah. And when you're living in a place where there's smiles all around every day, and you know, you have one thing that you don't ever do, and drives me nuts about Canada. Some people walk right by you on the street and not acknowledge you and not say hello. Well, in Mexico, that's considered very rude. And so that's the wonderful thing, is that as you're walking down the beach, as you're walking into town,
It says,
it's
hola,
like,
hola,
buenos
hola.
dias, buenas tardes, buenas. You know, like you're talking to people, you're smiling, like you're fit. Brent's a big fist pumper.
Fist bump,
Yeah.
even hugs. You know, like
Hugging strangers.
we were at a bar, believe it or not, and I went outside for a smoke, and in downtown. Beautiful street. It's all lit up with lights and everything, and the Mexican people are all. And I'm trying to have a conversation with these guys that are sitting there drinking beer on the curb, and having fun with them. And all of a sudden, something grabs me around the waist, and it's a little boy. He's giving me a hug. His arms wrapped around me, and he's squeezing. And I'm like, hey, little fella. I give him a rub on the head. And I look up, and there's his mom and his dad and his sister. And I said, hola. And they're like, hola. And and everyone's smiling. And it's like, it's wonderful because they accept. People are having fun and people are smiling.
I
And,
lost him one night for about 20 minutes,
Yeah,
and he
I
was
was
out dancing with Grandma.
with Grandma. She wanted to dance, man.
Dancing in the street,
She did.
dancing inside.
She wanted to see.
dancing
She wasn't
outside.
going to, but then the daughter said, like, "Come on, get up,
Yeah.
Mom."
And then we went to a place the other night, and it was after hours, but the children are out late here. That's just the way it is in Mexico.
It's 2 in the morning.
It was 2 in the morning, and there was this little 4-year-old in the bar, and we danced up a storm, and he looked me right in the eyes.
Never
the
took
whole
his eyes off
time.
her.
He was just like,
I don't know if he was looking at her eyes or what he was really looking at, but
Shush.
he
That's
was
you.
he was dedicated and he was a good little dancer. And he just
Life is good here in Mexico, but it's especially good here in Zihuatanejo. It was when we were traveling through, we said we're not going to make any decisions or offer on any houses or do anything until we get back to the U.S. and we sit down and think about it. So we.
Isn't that funny? We get back to the U.S.
Yeah, I know, because
That's
where
where we
our
go.
adventure started was from our condo in Arizona, even though we're Canadian. But you know, at the end of it, as we're crossing the border, and we said, okay, what are your top 3 places? And so Brent's number 1 was Zihuatanejo, number 2 was Port Escondido, and number 3 was La Manzanilla. And my number 1 was Port Escondido, my number 2 was Zihua, and my number 3 was La Manzanilla. And I think I got hung up on that surfing vibe in Port Escondido a little while, because when we came back to Zihuatanejo, we'd booked in December of 2023. We booked in for 2 months, and I was here for a day, and then I remembered all the wonderful things about Zihua. I felt the love again, and I went, oh no, this is home. This is home. Let's look for a house to buy.
Yeah.
So we did.
And it came up.
Yeah. We
Grabbed it.
We rolled into town December 15th, and by New Year's Eve we were writing an offer. And it was just perfect timing for everything there. So yeah.
And we had to do what we had to do. We had to sell a place and
oh yeah,
you know,
but
and
that's
make it all happen and make it all work.
That's a whole other story
And
for
nothing's-
another video.
And nothing's easy, but I mean, yeah, anybody can do it. Really, honestly,
Anybody can do it.
anybody can do it.
Anybody can do it. If you want to be sitting here, living here, like there's so much online work now,
That's the thing.
and you don't need a lot of money to live in Mexico.
No.
Like,
You get
it's-
yourself a Starlink
right.
and
you can work from
deadly
anywhere.
Wi-Fi, and you can work from anywhere you want, man.
Yeah, it's
Man.
man. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers. So that's we could go on forever about how much we love Zihua, but those are our major points. The people, number 1.
Yeah, number 1. is
Number
the people.
1, the cleanliness and the infrastructure, the beaches, the small town feel, and the authentic vibe that still remains here.
Yeah.
That's Zihua.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, thanks so much for watching. And what do you want to ask these people?
Well, I want you to, like and share would be kind of cool.
Yeah, and if you subscribe, and definitely do share with anybody that needs to learn about moving to Mexico, just share our channel, share our video, whatever. It was super, super helpful for us to watch other YouTubers when we were planning.
And if you
our
want to
move.
buy something, she sells.
Yeah, I sell real estate here now. So, good job. Good job. You threw the real estate plug in there.
Well, why not?
Good
why
for
not?
you.
Why
Good
wouldn't
for
you want to move
I'll
here?
have a nice treat for you later.
Oh, yeah?
I think it's time to say goodbye.
No.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers all. Thanks for watching.